This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey everyone, Sarah Hanlon here with the iPhoneAppReview.com, and today we're taking a look at Diamond Scale, which is a really handy utility app for iPhone and iPad. It's available to download for only $2.99, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it works. Basically what Diamond Scale does is it turns your iPhone or iPad into something that you never knew it could be used for, which is a digital scale. And one of the things that I really like about the app is that it's very easy to use, once you get used to it, of course, but there are a couple of things that you have to take note of. First, in order to use it properly, you have to have an inflated bag handy, such as a bag of potato chips, a Ziploc bag, anything that's going to allow your iPhone or iPad to be able to kind of give in to any sort of pressure that's applied to the iPhone or iPad. So in order for Diamond Scale to work properly, first thing we have to do is we need to calibrate it. And one thing I do want to mention is the app will only work on devices that have a fairly accurate gyroscope, because that's how it measures weight. There's not actually a hidden scale feature in your iPhone or iPad. It actually uses the gyroscope. And also, the numbers you see in the white are in grams. On the outside you can see measured by 1/8 of an ounce. So now that we've calibrated, what the app wants us to do is place a nickel on the screen, toward the bottom of the screen, or any other coin in your currency. If you read down here. So we've placed a nickel on the screen. And this is kind of where the confusing part begins, because to be honest, I've had mixed results with the app as far as the accuracy of weight, and I'm not too terribly sure if you're supposed to remove the nickel and then place the weight, or place the weight on top of the nickel. So either way, I'm going to show you both ways using a quarter, which is 0.2 ounces, or roughly 5.6 grams. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our quarter, and for the first test we're going to place it on top of the nickel, and you can see the scale measures roughly 4.2 grams. So it's a little off, so we'll take both of them off, and after each measurement you have to recalibrate. So we'll calibrate again. We'll place our nickel at the bottom, and for the next test what we're going to do is we're going to do kind of a switcheroo. So for this, really quick, we're going to swap the nickel with the quarter. And you can see that was a little better this time. Still, it's not the 5.6 we're looking for, but it's a little closer. So I've tested Diamond Scale quite a few times, and maybe 1 in 5 times I've had an accurate reading. That doesn't mean that it's a terrible app, it just means that it doesn't seem like conditions are always perfect to get the most accurate reading. One thing you might notice about Diamond Scale is it seems ridiculously simple, and that's because it is. This is really the only screen on the app, is the main screen with the instructions and calibration. This was kind of disappointing to see, because I think for $2.99, Diamond Scale could have a lot of features that would help make it even better than competitors, because this definitely isn't the only app on the App Store that tries to do this sort of thing, by turning your iPhone or iPad into a portable digital scale. One of the biggest features I'd love to see is the ability to actually save measurements in some sort of history log, which would be great for people who are measuring multiple items and instead of manually writing them down, would be able to keep track of them, even by maybe taking a photo that can be stored with the log in some sort of history page. Also, while the analog scale is nice to look at, it's kind of classy and nostalgic, I definitely think a digital scale would be perfect for more accurate readings, right down to the hundredth. Be much easier to read, kind of faster to read also. Diamond Scale, again, is available to download from the App Store for $2.99, and it's universally compatible with iPhone and iPad. This has been Sarah Hanlon with the iPhoneAppReview.com taking a look at Diamond Scale. Till next time.